Howdy y'all, I filmed most of my squats on Sunday, so I decided to share with you guys. We're in a volume phase right now, just trying to build some larger muscles, so doing some higher reps. So the plan was 3 sets at 485, keeping around 3 reps in the tank. I started off with 485 for 6, and then a second set of 485 for 6. These weren't as easy as I would have liked, but definitely I was happy to improve on the technique, mainly trying to keep my hips back tight, good brace, and my knees from caving. Just trying to keep it as good as I can. In the early block, I don't like pushing my technique really that into bad territories in the early block. And then on the third set, I hit 485 for 8, which I was really happy with. It's actually 15 pounds more than my best set of 8 in the previous. And that's with no presets, so very solid. All of my rep PRs, especially the higher rep ones, are submaximal. Like I said, trying to keep the technique good in the early block. But this is a very good indication for just like general strength. I'd like to continue to build on this block, but pretty happy with this. Last rep, pretty solid. Probably had 3 more. Moving on to pendulum squats. I think these are probably going to be a staple in my program. Really good in for building up the hips, I'm guessing. This is recorded as 535. I have no idea how much this contraption actually weighs on your back, but I just record it as if it was a barbell. I'm really excited to push these. I think these are going to lead me to a really good squat in the meet. And just like, I think hips are the thing that usually is the make or break for my squat. I'm wearing knee sleeves just because the primary focus is hips, as I've said, over quads, and I have a quad motion later in the session, so there's no reason to tax the knees for no reason, because the quads are going to get hit in this kind of regardless. My legs are very sore after doing these, even if I have a little bit of assistance from the knee sleeves. Moving on to some back raises on the GHR. Just for the hammies, as I mentioned in the last video, I'm coming off a small but very long hamstring injury, and just trying to build up the tolerance again. Wasn't really counting, just kind of went until they burned. Not really trying to tax them super aggressively. I think a big mistake people make in their rehab is dropping the things that helped them the minute they start feeling better. And then on to some leg extensions, which I'm a very big fan of. Sometimes they'll get a bad rap in the powerlifting community. I'm not sure why. Really solid exercise for the quads. I think they make my squat feel stronger and definitely pack some meat onto them. So, in my opinion, great exercise. They're also a good one for like beginner mental toughness, just because it is extremely hard to take a higher rep set of leg extensions to RPE 10, even with that beautiful dismount. And then I hit some cable hip abductions. Only been doing these for about 2 weeks. Not sure how effective they are. Sorry about the bad angle. Alright, that's gonna generally finish up this video. If you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see, gonna do a kind of a meet prep recap of my first 2 weeks next week. And if you guys have anything else you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below. Alright, adios y'all.